Hi boys and girls, I'm Mrs. Chris, and today I'm going to teach you a chant called Jelly in a Dish. It goes like this. Jelly in a dish, jelly in a dish, wiggle waggle, jelly in a dish. Jelly in a dish, jelly in a dish, wiggle waggle, jelly in a dish. So now we're going to add some hand motions. They go like this. Whenever we say jelly in a dish, you're going to go jelly in a dish. Okay, try that. I'll go first, you echo me. Jelly in a dish. Good job. Let's put that in the chant. Here we go. Jelly in a dish, jelly in a dish, wiggle waggle, jelly in a dish. Again, jelly in a dish, jelly in a dish, wiggle waggle, jelly in a dish. Now, whenever we say wiggle waggle, that's exactly what you're going to do. Your whole body like this. Wiggle waggle. Ready? Here we go. Jelly in a dish, jelly in a dish, wiggle waggle, jelly in a dish. Jelly in a dish, jelly in a dish, wiggle waggle, jelly in a dish. Can you be my echo? Ready? Here we go. Do day do today to do day do. Do today to do today to do. Do day do today to do. Do today to do day do. Let's do the chant again. Jelly in a dish, jelly in a dish, wiggle waggle, jelly in a dish. Jelly in a dish, jelly in a dish, wiggle waggle, jelly in a dish. Let's try another rhythm pattern. Here we go. Do today to do. Do today to do today to do. Do today to do today to do today to do. Do day do today to do day. Do the chant a last time. Ready? Here we go. Jelly in a dish, jelly in a dish, wiggle waggle, jelly in a dish. Jelly in a dish, jelly in a dish, wiggle waggle, jelly in a dish. Okay, boys and girls, now that we've learned the chant and we've echoed some rhythm patterns, now we're ready to see if we can figure out the rhythms in this song. So first, let's get some practice just figuring out rhythm patterns. You should have printed some cards that have all of the notes that you see at the bottom of the screen, the notes and the rests. So you should have some quarter notes, some eighth notes, a quarter rest, and some 16th notes that you've cut apart, and you can use almost like puzzle pieces to create a rhythm pattern. So you're going to say the chant with me using the motions that we learned earlier in our activity. And then I'm going to say a rhythm pattern 4 times. You're going to try to create it using the rhythms that you see at the bottom of your screen. If you don't have a printer that works, you're welcome to pause this video right now and draw some for yourself. You should draw 3 of each. So 3 of the quarter note, 3 of the eighth notes, 3 quarter rests, and 3 16th notes. So if you haven't done that yet, you can pause this video and get ready. All right, here we go. Are you ready to say the chant? Ready? Here we go. Jelly in a dish, jelly in a dish, wiggle waggle, jelly in a dish. Jelly in a dish, jelly in a dish, wiggle waggle, jelly in a dish. Can you make this pattern using your cards? Do day, do day, do day, do. It was do day, do day, do day, do. One more time. Do day, do day, do day, do. Here's what you should have used. Did you get it right? Let's say the pattern together. Here we go. Do, day, do, day, do, day, do. All right, put your cards back and let's try another one. Let's try this pattern. Ready? Here we go. Let's try do, day, do. Do, to, day, to, do. Do, day, do. Do, to, day, to, do. Do, day, do. Do, to, day, to, do. Here's what you should have. Do, day, do. Then I said, do, to, day, to, do. Let's read the pattern together. Here we go. Do, day, do. Do, to, day, to, do. Now put your cards back while we say the chant again. Say jelly in a dish, jelly in a dish. Wiggle, waggle, wiggle, waggle, jelly in a dish. Let's make two more patterns ready. Here we go. Do, to, day, to, do, to, day, to, do, day, do. Try do, to, day, to, do, to, day, to, do, day, do. Do, to, day, to, do, to, day, to, do, day, do. Here's what you should have. Do to data, do to data, do, day, do. Say the pattern with me. Ready? Here we go. Do to data, do to data, do, day, do. All right, let's try one more. Ready? Here it is. It goes do, do, day, do to data, do. Can you make do, do, day, do to data, do? It was do, do, day, do to data, do. Here's what you should have. Do, day, do to data, do. All right, let's say the chant together and then we're going to try something really tricky. Let's say the chant together with the motions. Jelly in a dish, jelly in a dish. Wiggle, waggle, wiggle, waggle, jelly in a dish. Jelly in a dish, jelly in a dish. Wiggle, waggle, wiggle, waggle, jelly in a dish. All right, let's see if you can try something really tricky for me. Here's what I want you to try. I'm going to say some of the words in our chant, and you have to see if you can use your notes to create the same rhythm pattern that's used in the chant. So, for example, if I said, twinkle, twinkle, little star, you would make do, day, do, day, do, day, do. But instead, I want to use the words from the chant. So I'll say the words from the chant, and you have to use your notes to try to create the same pattern. Here we go. Jelly in a dish, jelly in a dish. 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 Here's what you should have. Let's see the mystery pattern. Do to day to do to day to do. Jelly in a dish, jelly in a dish is do to day to do to day to do. All right, let's try one more. Can you figure out this one? Wiggle, waggle, wiggle, waggle, jelly in a dish. 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 Let's see how you did. This is the pattern you should have created. Do to data, do to data, do to data, do is wiggle, waggle, wiggle, waggle, jelly in a dish. Now to finish our activity, let's try something really tricky. I'm going to say the words to the chant. But at the same time that I say the words to the chant, I want you to read the rhythm patterns. So while I'm saying jelly in a dish, you'll be saying do to day to do. So let's start together. 1, 2, ready, here we go. Jelly in a dish, jelly in a dish, wiggle, waggle, wiggle, waggle, jelly in a dish. How did you do? Let's switch parts now. I'm going to say the rhythm patterns and you're going to say the words. 1, 2, ready, here we go. Do to day to 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 do. Did you end at the same time as me? Awesome job. Thanks, boys and girls. I hope you have a fantastic week.